Hi everyone, this is Asma Amin from Building Early Childhood Foundation Facebook group. How are you guys doing? In this video, I will go deep into one of the two tips about stress management that I talked about in my previous video. So if you did not watch the previous video, please go and check, then this video is going to be more beneficial to you. So I mentioned two tips, and number one was to write down all your to-do list for your next day and find out three most important things to do for one specific day. And number two was about any specific argument that's bothering you and that's creating stress in your head. So I'll talk about only number one today. All right, let's get deep into it. So writing down all your to-do list. So it's night, everybody is sleeping, your son, your daughter, your spouse, everybody is sleeping. So you are calm and quiet. Take your pen and paper or open up your computer, go into Google Doc or Microsoft Word. Start writing down every single thing that you can think of. I'll give you an example. For me, I think yesterday I actually wrote down, I did that. I had to make some phone calls in TD banks, in my health insurance. I had to send some email to one of my fellowship and one of my employer. Then I had to actually talk to my mom about something important. I had to talk to my husband about something important. Every single thing I wrote down. I had to clean up my son's drawer. I had to work on some ideas for some project for my son. I had to work on some ideas on some development, learning ideas for my son. So a lot of the stuff that I could think of, I wrote every single thing down. So when you do the same for yourself, every single thing, small to big, mundane to important, anything and everything, write everything down. Then the next step is you have to find out the task that have deadlines with them. So for example, if you're returning some books to Amazon, you have a deadline. You have a due date that within that date, if you don't return the book, you're gonna get some fine. So that's a deadline. If you have an assignment, if you have a deadline for your assignment, that's a deadline. So take all the stuff with deadline in one category. Put them into one category. Now, third step is take out those tasks that have the nearest deadline, like tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 2 days later, this kind of stuff. Bring them, separate them. Lastly, see how many things you have who have the nearest deadline, like tomorrow, day after tomorrow. How many? Let's say you have 7 of them. Now, check the category to find out that if those deadlines are given by other people or given by you. Even if it's given by you, like for example, I'm doing a project for my son to make an art and craft map for him. So that's my own deadline. So I'll have to see if I can bring all my tasks down into only 3 for one specific day. Only 3 major tasks that needs your highest energy and more time for you to complete that task. So try to make it only 3, and on a daily basis work and pay attention to only those 3 things. As I mentioned in previous video, you might have this question in your mind that how is this possible? I have so much other stuff to do. I know some stuff can wait. Even cleaning up your room sometimes can wait, because you can clean up your room anytime. But some of the other stuff that's kind of that will give you more profit in terms of your work, in terms of your study, in terms of the development for your kids, those are the most important task. So there is a understanding, there is something to understand, that you have to distinguish what is important and what is not. So I hope you guys got the message from this video, how step by step you can actually work on that to-do list. Write them down, separating them in terms of due dates, And then finally, by distinguishing which one is important and which one is not, you have to come down to only 3 specific tasks that you're going to work on a specific day. By doing this, you are decreasing the amount of self-talk you have in your mind that, oh my god, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, you have only 3 major tasks that you are focusing on. That's it. You don't have any stupid soft talk. I'm sorry for the language. You don't have any unnecessary soft talk that you are going through, and that's kind of distracting you from the specific task that you are focusing on right now. So I hope this video was helpful. I went as deep as I could. If you guys have any comment, please let me know what you think about this video, and if you want to add anything, any ideas into this specific method of stress management, let me know. So till next video, stay positive and keep learning, guys. Bye.